galaxy again?
Yep.
Awesome! We're really gonna be able to jack up our prices for two-time galaxy savers.
Yes!
I'm gonna look you up.
Yes. Jamal Finkley, Black Tree TV.
I just love the title. I love it.
Here we are again. I love this series. My kids love Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love your shirt, by the way. You're wearing a classic now, a 2014 classic.
I know. It's a throwback now, right? So that's got to go to the first question. So, like, part of this series is the mixtape. And I'm curious to know, like, what's on Zoe Saldana's mixtape? Like,
From the Guardians Volume 2 or just in general?
Just in general. Your life mixtape. Your dealing with the twins mixtape and all that mixtape.
We're giving them a little bit of Sam Cooke, a little bit of Lionel Richie, definitely a lot of Stevie Wonder. We're hitting up those Nina Simone tunes that I will never part with. We're hitting the Beatles. So we're starting from the beginning. Whatever our idea is of the beginning, when we started falling in love individually with music.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of Latino beats. There's Juan Luis Guerra, there's Juanes, there's Carlos Vives, there's Shakira, and there's reggaeton, you know, because I'm from New York, so I will never miss my little beats.
Yeah.
And I'm an island girl, so I love my little reggae. And the boys are definitely my kids. They're definitely my kids.
Yeah. Definitely. There was no mistake in that one.
This is weird. We've got a sovereign fleet approaching from the rear.
Why would they do that?
Probably because Rocket stole some of their batteries.
Dude!
Right. He didn't steal some of those. I don't know why they're after us. What a mystery this is.
What were you thinking?
Dude, they were really easy to steal.
That's your defense?
Come on! You saw how that high priestess talked down to us. Now I'm teaching her a lesson.
Oh, I didn't realize your motivation was altruism. It's really a shame the Sovereign have mistaken your intentions and are trying to kill us.
Exactly.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, no, you're supposed to use a sarcastic voice. Now I look foolish.
Can we put the bickering on hold until after we survive this massive space battle?
More incoming!
Good. I want to kill some guys.
So, you know, one of the interesting things about your character is it's kind of like one of the most used characters in cosplay and costumes. How does it feel to, like, you know, go around Halloween or whatever and see people, or these festivals, and see people playing Gamora and dressing up? Like,
I think that's when it hits me that what I'm a part of is impactful. Because I'm like a little bit of a workhorse. And also, I don't know if it's because of my insecurities and my doubts as an artist or as a person or whatever, but I tend to not really look at what I'm doing or what I've done and sort of pat myself on the back. I just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And it's only when I see a little girl or a woman dressed in either an Neytiri, Uhura, or Gamora that it hits me that I've been a part of cool things. Yeah. And it's hard for me to believe that like a little nerd from Queens like has gotten so far. Yeah. So I keep aiming, I always keep aiming high.
Well, I gotta take you back one time, because it's 15 years since you did Drumline. And I know you had some other films before that, but that was like kind of like what a lot of audiences just really kind of fell in love with you.
It was a special movie. It was so special. It was like my first time, I think, living in the South. You know, growing up as a New Yorker, but also like as a person that was not North American, like, because in my house, like, I was so Dominican that even in New York, sometimes I would leave my apartment and New York felt strange to me, you know, because we were so Dominican inside the house. So finally getting to explore like America, like the country, and then going to like Atlanta, Georgia for the first time, post 9/11, and shooting a movie that was all about heart and all about believing in your dreams, and it was an all cast of like color. I felt like I was a kid playing with sand for the first time. I took it all in stride. I learned so much about African American culture, about Southern food, about the way people get down like in the South in schools, and I felt like I came back like a better American like after I went to the South.
That's cool. Well, anybody that hasn't seen Drumline, y'all need to go check that one out, along with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. But last question, like, how you have so many big blockbuster films on the horizon with this and Avatar 2, 3, and 4 and Avengers. Do you sometimes like take a balance of that, and like, I know you didn't need it last year, but do you try to slice that up with small films also?
Yes. I'm you know, in between movies, I did Live by Night that Ben Affleck directed, and that was amazing because it was like a blast from the past. Instead of going straight to the future, I went all the way back to the 1920s in Florida, and that getting to learn so much through all the research felt I don't know, inspiring all over again.
Yeah.
So I'm reminded that as an artist to never stop searching and to continuously challenge myself. I definitely want to go back and play some Earthlings for sure.
Well, we love seeing you on screen, no matter what Earthling or